So recently I've been playing this really rad game on Steam called Pony Island, and before you get any ideas, this is not a game about ponies. That's the first thing the trailer even makes clear. The premise of this game is that you're trapped in a room where your soul's trapped in the computer, and in order to get out, you need to crash the computer. So you're browsing through the files trying to look for the most unstable and corrupted data that you can load to try and make the computer crash. So you run this program, and it turns out that the most unstable program on the computer is this really bad game called Pony Island. There's also this voice in the computer, presumably by the devil himself. Maybe that's just what he calls himself. It might be this programmer. We don't know. And he's obsessed with making people play his game Pony Island. It's like he's a very egotistical failed game dev who's hell-bent on making people enjoy what he's made, even though what he's made is not very enjoyable. So there are a lot of segments where you play the game Pony Island, and it's a really simple runner game. You jump, you shoot, and that's about it. But outside of that, there's a lot of browsing through folders and files. There's parts when you're talking to people on a messenger system, people you may be trying to help you, might not be. And then there's these puzzle bits where you have to rearrange tiles to make the key go to the certain area of the screen you need it to. They start off really simple, but they actually get pretty tricky, and they're a lot of fun. Now this game's got an art style that I fell in love with immediately. It's really freaky. It's got a very dark and eerie glitchy vibe to it, which honestly reminds me a little bit of .flow. If I had to make a comparison, I'd say this game is Please Don't Touch Anything meets .flow. And the game breaks the fourth wall in really cool ways. Well, not really, because when it breaks the fourth wall, it's not actually coming through to you, it's coming through to the character you're playing as, the person in the game using the console. But sometimes, the game goes further, it goes past that. It breaks the eighth wall. So let me explain it like this. This video you're watching right now, Nitro Rad, it has 4 walls. This wall, the wall behind me, and this wall, the wall you're watching me through. Now, if we do this. Now, there's 8 walls. You're watching someone watching Nitro Rad. You're not watching me, you're watching someone who's watching me. So now there's 8 walls because I got my 4 walls, and the person watching me has 4 walls as well. That makes 8 walls total. And I can break through the wall that they're watching through, but I'm only breaking through to them. But I can sometimes go further if I want to and break the wall you're watching them through. The game does that in crazy cool ways. It'll break the 4th wall and then you realize, oh wait, the computer's not actually talking to me, it's talking to the character I'm playing as. So you're thinking, okay, it's not actually breaking the 4th wall, but for a second it made me think it. And then it actually goes further and breaks the 8th wall. And then it really is breaking through and you're like, oh. But even after creating 4 more walls and having 8 walls and me breaking that, check this out. Pause the video. Just do it. Okay, so in actuality, you have full control over the video, and that kind of destroys the illusion. Same deal with Pony Island. Pressing the escape key at any time will bring up the pause screen. Not the pause screen of the console you're playing on, but the pause screen of Pony Island. It's in a different art style, and it's the pause screen of the game you're playing, not the computer in the game. And you might think that kind of destroys the illusion, like pressing the pause button on a video. It destroys the illusion because you have full control over it. You have full control over the game, you can pause it. But guess what? It doesn't. Because that's not the 4th wall, it's the 8th wall. And since it's a video game, the developer still has full control over that. The developer could take that away from you. A movie or a video can't take away the pause button. You can pause it no matter what. But a video game can take away your control. So really, I can't break the 8th wall no matter how hard I try, because in the end, you have full control over the video. I have no influence on that. But that's how games are different. A game is a program that has the ability to limit your control over it. It can even manipulate you into performing actions outside the game. And that can influence the game because it's a program. It can recognize that you clicked out of the window. It can recognize that you minimized it. A video can't do that. The game's only $5 on Steam, and about half a year ago I made a video on Please Don't Touch Anything, and I was saying like, it's $5 for this awesome game, but it's only an hour long, so I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know what I was thinking. $5 is less than it costs to buy lunch at KFC. Lunch lasts less than 20 minutes. So $5 is perfectly worth a game. That's an hour long. This game's not super duper long. It's like an hour, maybe 2 hours, but there is a lot of replay value. Hidden in the game, you can find these things called pony tickets. The first one I found was just in the options menu when you first play the game Pony Island. Now, I thought I combed the game pretty thoroughly, but I only got about 4 or 5 out of like 20-something pony tickets. So there's a lot of content I have left to uncover, meaning this game has great replay value. I really dig the game's soundtrack. It's very much something you would expect to hear in a game about a glitched up computer. It's very harsh electronica music, and I think it complements the way the game looks really well. So yeah, Pony Island. If you're looking for a creepy, dark vibe game that breaks the 4th and 8th walls in really cool ways, check out Pony Island. $5 on Steam. Check it out. It's fantastic. This is why I love video games so much, because unlike movies or books or any other medium, when you run out of walls to break, you can just build more.
And I swear to God, if any of you make some stupid Inception joke